Hey, what is up? My name is Matt Workman, and I'm in a MOCAP suit. I'm in my home Vicon MOCAP studio, and today I'm just looking to record some really basic loops of me sitting and talking. Really boring, I know. No backflips, no like swords or anything cool like that, but these are animations I use in my app called Cinematography 2, and we put them on MetaHumans. We loop them, we change the face animation later, and that's what I need to produce today, and it's surprisingly tricky, harder than you might think to actually get normal looking animation from this onto a metahuman. It's a bit of a process and one that's always changing and I'm still learning it. So I want to record this process as I'm doing it. Helps me kind of like keep momentum and whatnot. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we are rolling. Just gonna let the system see all my markers like this. And I really just want a sitting animation here. So I'm sitting down, not gonna put my hands on my legs. That causes some problems. Again, just let everything catch the markers and going from here. Hey, what's up? So today I'm just doing some talking animations and I just want to have some basic gestures that we can throw whatever face mocap over and just kind of loop the whole thing and try to get something kind of simple. So I just wrapped the take. Seems like a lot of effort to do like 2 mocap takes, but I don't want to record like a ton of data and have to process through it. And the Vicon system, I just leave it on. Honestly, I don't even turn this off unless it's going to be not used for like a week or something like that. I'll just leave it on. I just come in here, there's no batteries, I just hit record and we're just up and running. So it's really quick to do this. I should be doing it every day really to get better at it. But let's go back and try to process the data a little bit on the Vicon side, then I'm going to bring it onto my other computer and process it on the Unreal Engine side. So here we are in Shogun Post looking at the take, and the kind of blue skeleton is the Vicon skeleton that's scaled to my body, and it's like absolutely perfect. The hard part is the pink skeleton, and that is the Unreal Engine 5 mannequin skeleton, and which is also extremely similar to the metahuman skeleton. So what we'll see here is that I'm changing what are called constraints. So we're going to constrain a little bit stronger here, the pink skeleton to the blue skeleton. So the metahuman skeleton essentially to my skeleton. You can see that there's a bit of a difference between our skeletons. And man, does that cause issues. So we just updated that mapping and I'm going to run the retarget all the way through again. And what you'll see here is that my hands now, my pink hands, my metahuman hands, so to speak, are much closer to where my real hands were. But the side effect of this, which is not good, is that my upper body is going like absolutely nuts. So basically the IK hands are pulling the shoulders. We're in Unreal Engine now, and we're looking at the original take that has been gone through like a kind of auto retarget. And the issue with this one, other than the shoulders and neck, are that my elbows are actually going through my body. So that's why I tried updating the weights. This is the version of the retarget that has a slightly stronger weight on the hands. And you'll see that my elbows aren't through my body, but my upper body is getting pulled around. So it's this kind of a back and forth trade-off. And we're going to process both of these and see which one comes out better. We're using Unreal Engine 5.4's retarget workflow here to automatically go from the mannequin to a metahuman. So here is essentially the original retarget, and you'll see that, again, aside from the neck and shoulders, which I'm going to fix, the hands are like literally going through the body. And you'll see that that's not great. We've baked it to a control rig, and I'm going to edit this to fix it. Now, this is because we're sitting. This is because a couple things with the retarget, but I am doing these kind of simple sitting animations, so I'm looking to figure out how to do this the best way possible. So to start, I'm basically squashing some of the neck bone rotations here. We can just grab the entire range and move it around. I'm doing the same thing with an FK solve here to the upper arm, and we're just looking at the rotations that are going to do the most work here. And just find our biggest problem area and move like literally the hand and elbow out of the body here while looking at some of the ranges. And this is going to allow me to, again, fix the shoulders. So we're just kind of squishing the pitch of the shoulder so it doesn't move as much and then pushing it back towards 0. So with a bit of a neck and shoulder fix and a very, very destructive fix, quote unquote, to the upper arms here, we're going to get this result. I've also basically deleted all the motion off of the hips. So I think this is actually a pretty natural looking result, given the very heavy-handed editing we did. But you'll see that the side effect is that my hands are no longer talking. And by talking, I mean touching. And by my hands, I mean this metahuman's hands. So here we are looking at the stronger weighted hand version of this. And again, aside from the neck and shoulders, we're looking that the hands are actually in a great place. The hands are exactly where my real hands were, and my elbows aren't going through my body, but the upper body's going absolutely nuts. So in this case, we're going to change the solve to IK hands, and this is going to keep my hands in place, which is good. And now when I go and do the same sort of tweak to the shoulders, the clavicles, and bring them up, I'm moving up the clavicles, but my hands still stay relatively close together. They're not touching. We'd have to give them a little bit of a scoot, but they're much closer to how I performed it. Next, we're looking at the body control. And instead of deleting the keys 100%, I'm basically squishing them so that they only move and rotate like a degree or something like that. So this is what it looks like after the neck shoulder fix using an IK solve and kind of pretty much squashing almost all of the rotation on the hips. However, you can still see that the upper body is getting super dragged by the hands and the insanely strong IK weights I was using on the hand position solve. So I'm going in and taking spine 3 and doing the same thing. So not completely deleting the rotations, but like really zeroing them out. You can still definitely tell in this edit here that like the hands are like really whipping the body around, which is definitely not natural, but still it's the best I could do with my motion editing skills at the moment using what I've got. So on the left, again, here is the original take, so to say, with the kind of like stock Vicon retarget settings and the small edits I did to the neck and to the shoulders. That is primarily because I probably didn't calibrate that great today. And also, I'm just shorter than the male tall normal, so this tends to happen with the shoulders. I tend to like the one on the left a little bit better, even though my hands aren't touching. So it really depends on like what you're going for with the animation, what you would like to preserve, what you want to change. But I would say overall that I like the natural solve and body movement a little bit better on the left side than on the right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Cool, so that wraps it up for this video. Hopefully we got something usable here. I'm still learning kind of the new workflow with how it works with Unreal Engine 5.4 and whatnot, but the Vicon side is rock solid. It's really up to me. Can I retarget everything and get it back to a metahuman and loop it, and then actually get it in Cinetracer and use it for some other like cinematic stuff I'm trying to kind of get better at. I will see you on the next video. Let me know if there's anything specific you wanted to know or see, because I'm going to be doing a lot of MOCAP in the next couple, I don't know, months, years perhaps. Okay, I'll see you later.